good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm Jamie O'Hara. Alongside me tonight, former Liverpool and Billericay winger Jermaine Pennant. Been a huge night in the EFL, including massive 3 points for Ipswich at leaders Coventry, big wins for Millwall, Leicester and West Brom. The phone lines are open. You've been to a game, you want to have a say? 03717 223344. We're going to be talking about Antoine Semenyo as well, reportedly moving to Man City over Liverpool. Does that make them favourites for the title race? Terrible weekend for West Ham and Chelsea. What's going on with them? Enzo Maresca, is he under pressure? Want to talk about Tottenham as well. Want to hear from Tottenham fans. What did you make of the performance against Crystal Palace? 1-0 win, but it weren't great to watch. Are you convinced Thomas Frank is the guy? Remember, we're live on YouTube. It's all down to you, though. It's your show. Give us a call. 03717 223344. All right, Gemma.
Hello, matey.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
All good.
Have I seen you since Christmas? I don't know if I have.
Yeah, we did a show 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, of course we did. Yeah, it was memorable, that one, wasn't it?
So good. Was it Friday?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, loads to talk about. Bit of EFL action, but big talking points. Look, we got Luke Littler on as well, right? So we're going to cross over to the Ali Pally, I'm sure, because that is a brilliant watch at the moment in the darts. But the one thing I want to talk to you about, Antoine Semenyo, he's been the talk of the town today. His release clause is £65 million. It looks like Man City have got him and they're going to sign him early doors in the transfer window. It's a massive statement signing. What do you make of it? Because it strengthens Manchester City and it weakens, well, it stops other teams getting him who would want him, which would be a massive, like Liverpool.
Yeah. Yes, it's a massive signing. I don't care who you are. He's going to add quality. He will add goals. He will add assists. And he's doing it in a, no disrespect to Bournemouth, but in a team like Bournemouth. So just imagine what he could do, in one of the top 4, top 6 teams. Absolutely great signing. And as a Liverpool fan, I'm really disappointed, on the back of Isak getting injured, ultimately probably maybe out for the season or
like 3 months minimum.
Yes. And Salah being in AFCON, and we already know the relationship, what's happened with him. Is he going to be leaving? So for 65 million in this day and age, a player of Antoine Semenyo's quality, you would say is kind of a bargain. And for them to not really be in the conversation or do what City say, look, we're interested as well, approach Bournemouth with on the back of what I've mentioned, is really stupid. He could be a player that could replace Salah long term as well. So when Salah does decide to leave, if it's in January, if it's end of the season, you've got someone Premier League proven, which is absolutely vital, because we've seen players come over this league and they can't really cut it. You know that he can.
Are you annoyed at Liverpool?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I know they've got other positions with, Gino Leone getting injured after the season, and obviously Mark Gay. But we're going to need other striker or attacking PRS because of the injury we've got, and we've only got Ekitika as a number 9. So if he just get injured, then we're in a bit of bother.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah. So why they're not going in? It's confusing. Unless they've got...
they've got an inkling that he wants to go to Man City. Do you think I think it's a great move for Antoine Semenyo, because I've heard people say, he's not going to play, he should go to Liverpool, he'd be a starter. Well, I think when you're at Man City with Pep Guardiola, you're not going to start he might not start every game, but what he is going to do is feature massively. He's got Doku on the left, they've got Cherky who's been playing on the right, but he will mix it up, all competitions. I think it's a great move for him. Outside the top 6, I think he's the best player in the Premier League. If you're talking about players outside the top 6, I think he's the best player. So for Man City to go and get him, I think it makes them favourites for the title. I thought they were favourites anyway, but I think signing him is a huge statement to the Premier League, because it's saying to Liverpool, we can get a player over the line instead of you. He wants to come to us. And I think Arsenal will, they'll look at it and go, good signing that. It's a big signing.
We need to see how much Liverpool wanted him. Did they want him enough to not go into a bidding war because he's got a release clause? But Sony City, I think, bar Chelsea, who have approached Bournemouth. Only City and Chelsea, and then Chelsea pulled out. We don't know if Liverpool would have really taken that next step. Would he have chosen Liverpool? We don't know. But at the moment, the only one who's in it is Man City. And I think, yes, of course, it's a great move. Any player going to Manchester City, it's a fantastic move because you're in the challenging for titles, Champions League, all domestic, cups. So it's a chance to enhance your career and win medals.
Listen, wait there because it's full-time in the Championship game between Jermaine's former club, Birmingham, Southampton. And with all the detail here, talkSPORT's Adam Bridge.
Yeah, it's finished here. Birmingham City 1, Southampton 1. Neumann's goal 4 minutes into the second half had given Birmingham City the lead. His header should have been saved really by Gavin Bazunu, but he just tipped it onto the inside and the roof of the net. And that gave Birmingham City a lead. They probably deserved, based on the first half, where they hit the crossbar in just before half-time, courtesy of Paik, and Kyogo missed a couple of decent opportunities to end his goal drought in the Championship for Birmingham City. The equaliser coming on 71 minutes, an ex-Villa man, Cameron Archer, only his second Championship goal of the season. Really neat finish, actually, from the edge of the 6-yard box. But the controversy came about 10 seconds before. The ball, first of all, we thought referee Matt Donoghue had just impeded Iwata as he was about to take possession of the ball, allowing Southampton to nick possession and then eventually score the goal. But actually, the replays have showed it actually struck the referee and should have been a drop ball. It wasn't. Chris Davis, the Birmingham City manager, was booked for that, and then a few moments later again he showed more dissent, and this time was shown a straight red card and sent off. So although he was right to feel aggrieved in this instance, it's ill discipline from the Birmingham City manager, and it's more frustration. They've had 69 shots at goal in their last 3 home games, and all they've got to show for it is 3 goals, 3 straight 1-1 draws and 3 points. That's now 6 without a win for Birmingham City. The pressure starting to mount on Chris Davis. It's 4 without a win for Southampton. Birmingham will stay 15th. Southampton will drop down to 13th. But controversy from the referee, who's just been booed off again. Birmingham City 1, Southampton 1.
Big result for Birmingham, that. There's a huge night in the PDC World Darts Championship at the Ali Pali. Luke Littler is in action. Let's get all the latest from talkSPORT's Ian Danter.
And he is 3 sets to 1 up in a race to 4 against former world champion Rob Cross. So yeah, he has lost his first set at this year's championship, having gone 1-0 up. Rob Cross had dared to take a set off Littler, and then the third set he threw in legs of 14 darts, 13 darts and 11 darts with an average of well over 100 to get back 2-1 up. And the roar that Littler gave out once he just pinned his double to win the set just now for 3-1. Really focused and fired up is the world champion. So he's just 1 set away from going through to the next round, where he will face, let me see, he will face the winner of Luke Woodhouse and Christoph Ratajski, who play tomorrow afternoon, live on talkSPORT 2. And this game plays out the conclusion over on talkSPORT 2, as well as the app and the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page.
PDC World Darts Championship update on talkSPORT with Village Hotels. Get rooms from as little as £55 in the Big Village sale. Find out more at villagehotels.com.
Right, I want to hear from Man City fans. You're happy with Semenyo? Liverpool, how do you feel about it? Are you favourites now, Manchester City? It's a big talking point because it's a big statement signing, 2 points behind Arsenal. Are you convinced that Arsenal are actually really good this season, or do you think they've just been workmanlike?
No, they've been good. You can't take that away from them. The top of the league, the top of the Champions League. They put in some great performances. And look, teams are going to go through this league and they will eat some banana skins. They're not going to win every single game. They're not going to win every game by 4s and 5s. And sometimes it's not even going to be pretty.
Yeah.
But when you've got a lead like they did have, it was a good 10 points.
It was 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
And you let that slip to a team like Man City, who have got the DNA of know-how to win Premier Leagues. They don't get phased when it gets to the crunch time. They've got a manager, they've got players who have got the experience of chasing teams or being chased themselves. You're asking for trouble. Arsenal, the way they've been playing and the way other teams have been slow off the mark, like at Liverpool, to give that sniff, dangle that carrot again for Man City, You know, they should be going into over the Christmas period now. Like, minimum 6 points. 6 points adrift. But to only have 2, that's one loss.
Yeah,
they go to Etihad and lose.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
all to play for. Loads to talk about. Got to talk about Semenyo. Got to talk about the fact. We're going to talk about Chelsea. We're going to talk about Tottenham as well. The performance the other night against Crystal Palace. West Ham's a big talking point, but there has been EFL action tonight. Some big games across the country. If you've been at one and you're in the car, give us a call. Talk about your team. 03 717 223344.